This is Newsfeed AM. Let's pick up on the markets now. The local index remains under pressure this morning, continuing from last week's trade. The Rand also under significant pressure for much of last week, weighed down by the choppy global risk sentiment, South Africa's weak GDP outcomes and S&P Global's unexpected downgrade of the country's credit rating outlook. Well, let's get some perspective now, and we're joined by Viv Govender, portfolio manager at Rand Swiss, talking to us on the line. Viv, good morning to you. Your quick sense of how the JSE has opened this morning, especially after that pressured trade last week.
We're getting a bit of a rebound this morning. I think a bit of positive news out of the U.S. regarding the SVB, the Silicon Valley Bank bailout. I think has calmed markets down a bit. It also opens up the possibility that the U.S. Fed might be looking at, taking a bit of a pause from its rate hiking cycle. We had not just Silicon Valley Bank last week, but over the weekend, Signature Bank in New York also had problems as well. And if this is an ongoing issue, the Fed might just want to be still cautious. And the local interest rates in the U.S. are going to be positive around the world. I think that's all reasons we are seeing our market up about a 2,000%. Sorry.
Yeah, let's talk more about that U.S. Interest rate hikes, those fears. Oil prices slipping this morning as these concerns mount about the possible U.S. interest rate hikes. And talk us through those developments briefly.
Yeah, look, I think it's still early in the morning. The U.S. hasn't opened yet. We still only have an Asian market. The Asian markets at the moment are relatively mixed. We've had some, Chinese numbers coming out that are reasonably positive, and we're going to have some more this week. Let's see what they look like. All markets have been a bit choppy, hovering just above Brent crude oil, hovering at just above $80 a barrel, which is, reasonably high compared to where we have been for the last couple of years, but well off last year's highs. I do think that regarding, global sentiment at the moment, there are fears of a recession, coming through, especially because of the rate hikes that we are seeing at the moment.
Yeah. Let's talk company news. MTN publishing its financial statement for the year, which ended in December of 2022. How are their numbers looking?
Yeah, look, I saw two important things there around MTN's numbers. Firstly, we saw a really strong takeoff with regards to their money market, operations. They're really attempting to get into the financial sector. They have almost 70 million, people that are using up their financial app, which is obviously a huge number of people. If they were a bank, they'd be one of the biggest banks in the world. At the same time, we also saw some negativity coming through with regards to load shedding. I think they spent over 600 million rands, combating load shedding to this, the last period here. Regarding the share price at the moment, the stock is down about 1.2%. It's been reasonably flat for the last little while, but it's come down of recent highs from the start of the year.
Yeah, let's conclude the conversation with Sun International also posting their results and a cash dividend for the year, which ended in December of 2022. What do those numbers look like?
Excellent in terms of performance. The share price is up 7+%, 7.5%. And look, it was badly hit by COVID. It came back down quite strongly after during COVID, and has recovered much of those losses recently. We took a huge recovery in terms of earnings, in terms of profitability, etc., revenue, and so on, as people return to normality. And the share price, like I said, up over 7.5% or 6.5% right now.
Viv Govender, portfolio manager at Rand Swiss. Thank you very much for that quick markets update. All right.